Okay, so get this. We're diving into these 10 habits that are supposed to, like, totally make your life better.
Yeah.
But they're completely counterintuitive.
Interesting.
It's like the opposite
wow.
of what you'd think you should do.
Okay.
This piece we're looking at, it's called... And let me tell you, some of this stuff is wild.
I'm intrigued.
So are you saying, like, playing it safe is actually the riskiest move?
Well, let's see.
And the harder you try to be confident, the less confident you actually become.
That's an interesting one.
What about slowing down to get ahead? Let's unpack these.
All right.
I think we're going to have some serious aha moments today.
Let's do it.
Each one of these habits is like a total flip of the conventional wisdom.
All right.
So let's take these things one by one.
Sounds good.
And see what they're really about.
Let's get into it.
First up, the less risk you take, the riskier your life might become.
Wow.
That is kind of blowing my mind a little bit.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So, like, isn't the point of playing it safe to be safe?
Well, it would seem that way on the surface.
Right.
But think of it this way.
Okay.
Someone who's terrified of the stock market keeps all their savings in cash. They feel safe.
Yeah.
But inflation is eating away at their money. It's losing value.
I see.
My friend Sarah, she was like that.
Okay.
Well, her friends invested, and their money was growing.
Right.
Hers was just sitting there doing nothing.
Wow.
So she actually ended up losing in the long run.
So Sarah's safe choice totally backfired.
Exactly.
That is a great example.
Yeah.
Really makes you think twice.
It does.
About playing it safe all the time.
For sure.
Okay, let's go to number 2.
Okay.
And this one is a head scratcher. The less you try to be confident, the more confident you'll become.
What?
Wait, so you're saying that trying to be confident is actually holding us back?
Yeah, I think...
How does that even work?
I think we all know people who try way too hard to seem confident. It just feels forced.
Totally.
This habit is all about recognizing that real confidence comes from self-acceptance.
Oh.
It's not about puffing yourself up or being someone you're not.
Right.
It's about being okay with you, flaws and all.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, when you stop worrying about seeming confident, you actually become more confident.
It's like trying too hard to impress someone on a date.
Exactly.
You just end up looking less genuine.
Totally.
But when you're just yourself, relaxed and authentic, you're way more attractive. I'm starting to get this.
Okay, good.
All right, next habit. This one seems impossible, especially these days.
In our busy world.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, to move faster in life, you need to slow down.
Interesting.
Now I am so guilty of rushing around thinking I'm being productive.
I hear that.
But is that actually backfiring on me?
It really could be. Yeah. You'd be surprised how often that happens.
Really?
Have you ever rushed through putting together...
Like furniture.
Yeah, exactly. And then you realize you missed a step.
And you have to start over.
Exactly.
Ugh, I hate that.
When we slow down, we're more mindful, more present. We make less mistakes.
Right.
And ultimately save time.
Oh, so it's about...
It's like a surgeon.
Okay.
Can't rush a surgery.
Of course not.
They need precision and focus.
Right.
It's the same in life.
You can't rush a surgery. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Right.
So maybe this whole slow down thing is about choosing your moments.
I think so.
To be really deliberate.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Okay.
This is an interesting take.
What is it?
The less you try to fix yourself, the quicker you'll heal. Are you saying we shouldn't try to improve ourselves?
Well, it's not about neglecting self-improvement.
Okay.
It's realizing that dwelling on your flaws can prevent emotional healing.
I see.
Think of it like picking at a scab. It stops the wound from healing.
Okay.
Instead, focus on self-compassion and acceptance.
So it's about being kinder to ourselves.
Yes.
Instead of obsessing over flaws.
Exactly.
Maybe focus on our strengths.
There you go.
That makes a lot of sense.
Good.
All right, habit number 5.
Okay.
This feels like a paradox.
What is it?
You gain more respect when you desire it less. So we shouldn't...
It doesn't mean being different.
Right.
It means realizing respect comes from within
Okay,
when you're always looking for validation, you give away your power. Oh. But when you act with integrity and authenticity, you naturally get respect.
Like that saying, respect is earned, not given.
Exactly.
So it's not about demanding respect.
It's about being worthy of it.
I love that.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move on to a habit that I think we've all experienced.
Let's hear it.
The harder you force something, the harder life becomes.
Yeah.
I feel this one.
I know what you mean.
Deep in my soul.
Sometimes you just gotta...
I try to white-knuckle my way through it.
Right.
Never works out.
Doesn't work.
Never.
This one reminds us that sometimes letting go is the most powerful thing you can do. Surrender to the flow of life.
So don't try to control everything.
When you force things, you create resistance. Be open to possibilities.
Oh, wait.
Things will unfold naturally.
Easier said than done.
I know.
But like, if you think about trying to force a square peg into a round hole, it's never going to work.
Nope.
Maybe it's about knowing when to push and when to let go.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
This one is a mind bender.
Okay.
Overprotecting yourself creates vulnerabilities. I don't get it.
Well,
how can trying to protect myself make me more vulnerable?
Think of someone who builds walls to avoid getting hurt.
Okay.
They seem strong, but those walls become a prison. Oh. They miss out on connection.
Right.
Their fear of vulnerability becomes their weakness.
It's like what you resist persists.
Exactly.
The more you try to avoid stuff.
Yes.
There's some power it has over you.
Right.
Maybe it's about finding healthy ways to be vulnerable.
Okay.
And open to things.
Instead of hiding.
Yeah. Okay, next habit.
This is a big one for me.
What is it?
The less value you create, the faster you'll burn out.
Yeah.
So if we're not doing
meaningful work.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're more likely to burn out.
It drains our energy.
Wow.
We lose motivation.
Yeah.
We feel like robots.
I've been there.
Find ways to contribute.
Okay.
Create something. That's how you avoid burnout.
So it's about finding your why.
Your purpose.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Right.
If you don't know,
it's
easy to get lost.
Totally. Okay, next one.
This is a classic.
All right.
The more you chase, the more elusive things become.
Oh, yeah.
We've all done this.
I know.
You chase a dream, a relationship, a goal, and it slips away.
It's like when you chase desperately, it comes from a place of lack, like trying to catch a butterfly.
Right.
You chase it. It flies away.
Exactly.
But if you make a beautiful garden, the butterfly comes to you.
So it's not about running after things outside.
It's about cultivating your inner world.
That's deep.
All right, last one.
Okay, hit me.
This might be the most important one.
I'm ready.
Happiness finds those who stop chasing it. We're all guilty of chasing happiness.
Always looking for the next thing to make us happy. Is that the wrong approach?
Happiness is not a destination. Yeah. It's a state of being.
Okay.
When you're always chasing it, you miss out on the now.
Right.
Be mindful.
Okay.
Be grateful for this moment.
Find happiness in the little things.
Simple things.
Yeah.
Like a sunset, a good conversation.
Yeah.
A cup of tea.
So it's about appreciating the journey.
Exactly.
Not just the destination.
There you go.
Wow. These 10 habits.
They really make you think.
They really do.
They challenge everything we think we know.
About living a good life.
It's all about perspective. Sometimes you got to do the opposite.
Of what you'd expect.
To find growth.
Exactly. So think about what area of your life could benefit from one of these habits.
Your career.
Right.
Relationships.
Yeah.
Your personal growth.
Choose one.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
You might be surprised.
I think I will be.
Good.
Thanks for joining us today.
Of course. Glad to be here.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Sounds good.
All right. See ya.
Bye.